Hi there! Today I'm going to do a little introductory guitar lesson. We're going to talk about how to play the C chord on guitar. It's one of the most common chords that you'll play if you're starting to play guitar. First of all, let's just go over the strings. We have E, A, D, G, B, and E. You can remember those with the saying, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. And or you can also think of the strings by number. If you're numbering them, we start with this little string, which musically we say it's the top string, even though it's gravitationally at the bottom because it has the highest pitch. So that's number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just remember the smallest string is 1 and the biggest, fattest string is 6. So those are just two different ways you can name the strings, by their note, letter names, or by their numbers. So if we're playing a C chord, we're going to start, let's start with, this is finger number 1 on guitar, your index or pointer finger. We don't use the thumb, so even though if you've learned piano, this is considered a finger in piano, but in guitar it is not. So this is our first finger. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. We're going to use these 3 fingers. Finger number 1 is going to go on the B string or the second string on the first fret right there. So take a look. That's where your first finger goes. Then your second finger, your middle finger, is going to go on this one here, which is the D string or the 4th string. Let's take a look at that. That's 6, 5, 4 right there. And it's going to go on the second fret like that. So those are your first 2 finger positions. And then your third finger is going to go on the A string at the 3rd fret, or that's also the 5th string, A or 5th string, like that. And then when you strum, generally don't want to strum this E string. I'll strum it both ways. Generally you want to strum just these 5 strings. And the reason is, if you play that low E, it kind of muddies the sound of the C string. It's not technically wrong, but generally we think it sounds better if we don't have that low note in there. So there's your C chord. Looks just like that. And then I'm going to teach you one more chord, and that's the A minor chord. I teach these 2 together because these 2 fingers are exactly the same. So you can switch from C to A minor by moving just this finger. Go here, and then just move that one over there. Like that. Go back and forth. C to A minor. And so where that A minor is going is it's on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, right behind, kind of tucked in behind that middle finger. So there you go. C chord and A minor chord. And these 2 chords have a special relationship. They're called the relative major, relative minor. And they're called that because they just have that 1 note difference. So you would say that C is the relative major of A minor, and A minor is the relative minor of C major. Don't forget to click like and subscribe.